say that this is gonna be a tough video. It's gonna be tough. I don't want y'all to click off. Give me time to explain. I'm gonna say it slowly. But I believe it's fair to say that Manny Pacquiao might be greater than Muhammad Ali. Hold up, don't click off. Give me time to explain. Let me get a little bit of old smoky moonshine before I start talking. Whoo! Cinnamon moonshine. You drink your coffee in the morning. I drink my moonshine. Well, let me get a paycheck for that. I need a sponsor. Yep. Manny Pacquiao might be greater than Muhammad Ali. Why I say that? Oh, whoa, what? You crazy? Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all times. Yep. And really, we gotta humble ourselves. Just give me time, and probably you could get your, you get your infos ready together, and we could go step by step a little bit if you want me to. If y'all want me to. But why I say that is, first, we all know that Muhammad Ali is the greatest, not only in the ring, but what he did outside the ring. He was an icon outside the ring, just as much he was inside the ring. Of course, I don't want to go to his whole story, but we know briefly about him. Changing religion, changing his name. Also, him not wanting to go to war, and him being actually prosecuted. Just because he didn't want to go to war, they took his license away and things like that. They took a couple of his prime years away from him. Now, I understand that. But, at the end of the day, even though that was the circumstances, we can't put that on other fighters as well, because they got their careers too. We don't know what's going to happen in those years that Muhammad Ali was gone. We might say that he's gonna win all those fights that he would have had in those period of time. We probably would have lost. We don't know. We can't say. We just gotta go by what we experienced and what really happened. Now, Muhammad Ali, he fought good fighters, great fighters, Hall of Fame fighters. And we gotta understand also that when Muhammad Ali, let's say when he fought Sonny Liston. Sonny Liston was past his prime as well. 34 years old. Muhammad Ali was like 20 years old. So, of course, he was a big bad wolf back then. Sonny Liston wasn't undefeated. Ken Norton wasn't undefeated. The only time that he really fought his first undefeated fighter, the guy, that had credentials, was Joe Frazier. That was the first undefeated fighter, really, that had credentials, was Joe Frazier. And he lost that bout. Now, he also lost to, Leon Spinks later in his career. Lost to Larry Holmes later in his career. He's already old. But at that time, he's Manny Pacquiao's age as well. At this point. So maybe, I'm not going to say he could be greater than Muhammad Ali, but I'm going to say it like this. We got to be fair. He beat a lot of Hall of Fame fighters. Muhammad Ali. Manny Pacquiao beat a lot of Hall of Fame fighters as well. Morales, Marquez, Oscar de la Hoya. And of course, people are going to say Oscar de la Hoya was old. Oscar de la Hoya was 32, 33 years old. Or 34, 35. But not 40. So it's the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing when he fought Sonny Liston, when he was the big bad wolf. But yet, we also got to take into consideration that Manny Pacquiao, in the span of 13 years, was only the underdog 2 times. 2 times. And that one time was against Oscar de la Hoya. If you go and check out the odds, Oscar de la Hoya was favored to win that fight. Also, the only time that he was an underdog after that was against Floyd Mayweather, which he lost to. So, of course, being the underdog, he's 1-1. But in his career, he's been the favorite as well. Muhammad Ali also has been the underdog, of course. He's been the underdog versus Sonny Liston. He's been the underdog versus Foreman. That we could say respectably at his age. Remember, Muhammad Ali stopped fighting at the age of 38, 39. Manny Pacquiao still fighting. And Manny Pacquiao was about to fight the undefeated welterweight that was regarded the #1 ranked welterweight of the world before his layoff, Keith Thurman. Like I said in other videos, you gotta keep it real. No matter how you feel about him, no matter how you feel about Errol Spence, no matter how you feel about Bud Crawford, and a lot of people, got their love fest for those guys. They did the just do. Okay, the hype is there, but at the end of the day, we all know. We gotta be fair when we assess these fighters. We all know that before Keith Thurman went his layoff and got his injuries, he was the unified welterweight champion of the world. And he was the #1, and he was a pound-for-pound fighter in the pound-for-pound list and everybody's pound-for-pound list. Let's not forget that. And at the end of the day, yes, he came back. Yes, he had his struggle in the 7th round versus Jose Tito Lopez. But you already know he still got his record. He still got the belts. He still got credentials. He's still undefeated. Now, Manny Pacquiao's about to face that guy. Manny Pacquiao, as he said, Keith Thurman is the best 147-pounder. Whatever y'all could debate that, y'all could debate that. Debate that with Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's the professional, Manny Pacquiao's the legend. So, hey, Bud Crawford said Keith Thurman was the man to beat. Errol Spence said Keith Thurman is the man to beat, and that's the legacy fight. So let's give credit where credit is due. Let's not diminish Keith Thurman so we can just diminish the possibility of Manny Pacquiao winning. Let's not diminish it. So, regarding Muhammad Ali ain't faced a lot of undefeated fighters. He didn't face a lot of undefeated fighters. And also, he didn't face a lot of fighters in their prime as well. You understand what I'm saying? So, if we just want to talk in a boxing sense, Manny Pacquiao has achieved more than Muhammad Ali. And of course, how much can you achieve? You know, in the heavyweight division, of course, you can't go up and down, up, the way Manny Pacquiao did. But like I said, just because the person is not there, we just can't take it away from Manny Pacquiao's, accomplishments. What Manny Pacquiao did was extraordinary. What Manny Pacquiao did probably is not going to be done in the history of boxing. Muhammad Ali fought like 50 bouts. Manny Pacquiao's going on 70 bouts. You got to remember, Manny Pacquiao turned pro at the age of 16. Let me get a little drink right quick. I don't want nobody to beat me up. I hope you stay tuning in. I hope I ain't turn off a lot of people, because of course Muhammad Ali is one of the greatest. Of course Muhammad Ali, even though it's going to be regarded as the greatest, but also we have to be fair. Knowing what Manny Pacquiao has done in the sport of boxing, it's fair to say that Manny Pacquiao is as great or can be greater than Muhammad Ali. And it's debatable. You can't say it's not debatable. We could argue, we could discuss about it. It's a good topic. But to be honest, especially if Manny Pacquiao does beat the undefeated Keith Thurman, and Keith Thurman in his prime. Let's get that straight. Keith Thurman's in his prime. Manny Pacquiao might be greater than Muhammad Ali. Now, of course, Muhammad Ali outside of boxing was like he was one of the civil rights leaders, one of the pushers into the civil rights movement, one of our spokesmen, for the black community, for the minorities and things of that nature. He was there, in the front line as well, with the Martin Luther King, with the Jim Brown, the Nation of Islam, Malcolm X. When you talk about the civil rights movement, the Dick Gregory's and things of that nature. If you talk about the civil rights movement, that is, a prestige moment in American history, you're going to have Muhammad Ali in there. And of course, we know a lot about Muhammad Ali in America. You know what I'm saying? We know a lot and what he's done and what he's contributed to society, to the culture. And, remember, Muhammad Ali was a hated boxer. Let's not forget about that. Muhammad Ali was was not the people's champ. He was hated, almost like Floyd Mayweather. Of course, later on in the years, people grew to love Muhammad Ali. Probably because of what he was doing outside of boxing as well. Now, if we want to talk about that, we got to talk about also what Manny Pacquiao has done outside of boxing for his country. Now, if you say who means more to who in the person's country, no matter how big is the island, no matter how big is the country, I think it's fair to say that that Manny Pacquiao means more to the Filipino people than Muhammad Ali means to the American people. So when we're talking about the greatest, remember, this is the world of boxing. This is not the NBA. This is not the MLB. This is not the NFL. When we're talking about boxing, we're talking about the world of boxing. It's a world sport. It's not a country, just a country sport. It's a world sport. So we also got to take that into consideration. You can't be, don't be, and I'm talking about my American citizens, my American people, American viewers, my American boxing fans. Don't be too naive not to count or not to, understand that influential person and icon Manny Pacquiao is to the Filipino people. We gotta understand that. And also, we're gonna talk about money generated. Has Manny Pacquiao generated more money than Muhammad Ali? That's another thing. Has Manny Pacquiao earned more than Muhammad Ali in his boxing career? Of course, yes. The money's gonna be different. Let me take a little swig of a little moonshine. I don't drink no coffee, but I drink a moonshine. Any sponsors? You already know. Y'all probably say, man, this guy drinking that. This is why he's talking about no Manny Pacquiao. I'm keeping it real. I'm breaking it down inside the ring, and I'm bringing it outside the ring. Was Muhammad Ali an exciting fighter to watch? Beautiful to watch. Great. Beautiful. Beautiful. Is Manny Pacquiao an action fan-friendly fighter as well? Yes. Beautiful. Has he had losses in the past? Yes. Has Muhammad Ali has 5 losses? Yes. So in reality, let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. Let's be fair in this assessment. I'm going out on a limb. If Manny Pacquiao beats Keith Thurman, in my opinion, right now, it's neck and neck as the greatest of all times. And I'm not talking about just in the ring. I'm not talking about skills. I know a lot of people's going to catch me flack. But, sometimes I got to humble myself. I got to look, in these people's career and see the impactful. When I'm talking about Muhammad Ali and I'm talking about Manny Pacquiao, it's just not what they do in the ring. And that's what I mean about the greatest. Is how are they impactful? How they impactful. He was impactful, of course, with the Muslim movement in America also. And we already know that Manny Pacquiao wears his Christianity out in his sleeve. So they religious, they faithful to God. They was an icon for the American citizen and the American culture. Especially the black culture. Manny Pacquiao is probably the face of Philippines. When you think about Philippines, you think about Manny Pacquiao. Even when I meet a Filipino, you like Manny Pacquiao? They love Manny Pacquiao. They love Manny Pacquiao. Everybody gotta love Manny Pacquiao. Especially even in this country, they love Manny Pacquiao. They probably loved, and I'm talking about as fighters, when they was in the ring. Americans love Manny Pacquiao more than they did Muhammad Ali. So in the end of the day, when I'm breaking it down, Floyd Mayweather, he beat the Cottos, future Hall of Famer. Morales, like I said, Hoya, Hatton, Margarito. Close fight with Floyd Mayweather. Well, a lot of people might say that was like a boxing clinic. But it wasn't a whitewash also. Shane Mosley, another Hall of Famer. Come on, oh man, it's like the same, I'm trying to really see why I understand why Muhammad Ali was the greatest, but also it's so astonishing that you could actually debate that Manny Pacquiao is as great as Muhammad Ali, or probably greater than Muhammad Ali. Am I actually wrong? You can leave your comments. I hope you subscribe. Leave your notification button. But I'm going to say it right in the limb. For now, call me all the names you want. But I know it's debatable. You can't knock me for that. I know it's debatable. Manny Pacquiao is as great as Muhammad Ali, or maybe greater. If he beats Keith Thurman at the age of 40, a prime, best welterweight at the time, Manny Pacquiao is greater than Muhammad Ali. Sorry, man. I know Mike Tyson ain't going like that. But I'm telling you like this, Mike Tyson loved Manny Pacquiao too. And I'm telling you like this, Mike Tyson do not give credit to a lot of fighters. When it comes to the microphone, I'll tell you that. We all know Mike Tyson. Manny Pacquiao was one of his favorite fighters. Muhammad Ali is his idol. Fighters and exciting fighters know when they see something special. And you know we could break this down more. You know I could break it down more. Y'all just let me know what y'all feel. If I'm all the way, if it's the moonshine that's talking, or I'm just talking real talk. You know, it's kind of full, so you already know. I'm talking that real talk. I'm gonna have a part 2. And of course, to lead it to the Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao fight is gonna be a part 2 or part 3. So get y'all study going on. We could break it down more. You know, I probably left a little bit out. I just don't want to give it all because this got to be, you know, already know this conversation is going to be in continuation because we also got to see the outcome of July 20th. Subscribe, like I said. Y'all my family. You already know. Look out for the stream fights. You know, Instagram, Twitter, Punch Drunk Boxing. I'll let y'all know what I'm doing. You know, I can't let y'all know because I got flagged last time with the Canelo fight. So y'all already know. Hey, yo, check y'all out.